to my channel. This is going to be a message for the collective. My messages are timeless, so when you see them is when you're meant to hear them. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Also, please don't forget to hit the post notification bell so you can get alerts when my videos are posted. If you're new to my platform, welcome. Please hit that subscription button. It would totally mean the world to me. Happy Thursday, everyone. Welcome, 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 welcome. Thank you for being here. So, people think they have like it's their choice. Okay. Have a good day. Lock the screen door, please. All right, so it looks like when it could be something that's preordained, predestined, right? And I'm gonna look up both those words just to make sure. Preordained, predestined. First of all, let me tell y'all how this morning I was gonna tell y'all a story, right? And not for nothing, because I woke up in a very good mood, right? On one side. So woke up, took a shower, and I was early today because lately it's been a thing with me getting rest, right? Just being able to sleep. Mind you, normally I'm up early, but lately I just been letting my body do whatever it's gonna do, because if it's saying it need rest, let's just let it rest, right? But today I was up early on the scene, and initially it was, I wanted to write a story for y'all, which I was going to sit down here and I was going to write the story, and I was just going to read y'all the story, right? And it kind of was going in this direction. Queen of Hearts off with their heads. We done seen this story. I want them all dead, all right? Don't seem like a good story. Although the meat and potatoes of the story was going to be good. But the gist of the story was, I was talking to God, and the story was, God, kill them all. Not really a good bedtime story, but it could be. Because if y'all don't know, I done told y'all so many times, like, I don't know why I go to bed sometimes and I listen to horror films. Mind you, never had a bad dream about any of them, which is the craziest thing, because you would think that that would go into my dreams and make me have nightmares. Never has, not once. Mind y'all, I was supposed to tell y'all about a dream that I had the other day about some girl that I never met that is on one of the platforms. Mind you, her name is, it's a young girl, Sarah B. Living. Had a full dream about this chick the other day, right? Mind you, this is the storyline to the dream. And not her, because I love her, okay? So I heard her story, seen her story, but don't know that girl to be having no dreams about her. Anyway, long story short, we was all here. And we happened to be out in my backyard, and over on the right side of my house, like if you're facing my driveway straight forward, it's the right side of my house, right to that back side, there is a shed there, right? Something happened and somebody was trying to get into the house, right? But mind you, we was outside, which was weird. No, the thing was, they was trying to get into the house, must have been that night, but meanwhile, they never got in. We didn't know until the next day because somebody dropped their wallet, right? And so, mind you, she was the friend that I didn't know that long, right? But mind you, she was the friend that actually like pulled up. And mind you, this be her attitude a lot of times, so I love that about her. But anyway, so I had previous friends that was out here, and some man out of nowhere kind of gave like angel vibes, but not really angel vibes. Maybe a jinn. You know what I mean? Because they be trying to do shit. Anyway, the nigga showed up, and he happened to tell one of my friends, supposed friends, he showed this person the ID of the person that tried to break into the crib. But for the life of me, this person, supposedly being a friend, we standing outside, don't want to tell me the name of the person whose wallet it is. Which was kind of strange to me because it was so very clear to make sure that I remembered this dream. And this dream went on for a very long time. It was the weirdest thing ever. But anyway, she was on the rallying side because, mind you, again, she don't know nobody from a can of paint. She just is the friend that just pulled up. And now this person is going extra hard for me about who this person is because this person don't want to tell. Now, if you're supposed to be my friend, why would you not want to tell me who the name of the person is that was trying to get into my crib? And then also, why would the person that showed up out of nowhere, jinn, angel, whoever, act as if they didn't want me to know? Anyway, long story short, it was the weirdest thing. But again, I be listening to all types of shit. So recently it's been a thing of me listening to frequencies, sounds, and guided meditation. So I've been on that kick, right? Anyway, I showed up and a blessing was being given because it was, the likes. But somehow the screen swiped, and y'all probably saw it. The screen swiped and it went to somebody else's page. Meanwhile, the gift was being given to me, but somebody else wanted it to be given elsewhere. They didn't want me to be being shown. So take it how it resonates. Anyway, when God chooses you, but someone else thinks that they have the right to choose. This shows up a lot in life and in scripture too. When God chooses you, it's about purpose, calling, and alignment with his will, not about somebody else's control, approval, or preference. People may try to step in and decide your path because of jealousy, fear, or pride, or wanting power. It's like nepotism is alive and well. People getting jobs and things of that nature that they are not qualified, but because they are the man standing next to the man, or because they are the cousin or the brother or the sister or the da-da-da-da-da next to the man, they're getting jobs that they should never, ever, 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 no, never be put in, right? I want to say something, but I'm tired of talking about shit, or I'm ready to move on past. But for some reason, it's given, I said I want to be an attorney, right? That's the only job that I've never done. But meanwhile, I'm looking at, in a judicial system, things that are happening right now. Because remember, I said I want to write a story. The story I would like to write is, if y'all ain't got nobody better to do it, I'll do it. Just initiate me into the, hey, she is voluntary attorney, and I'll get some shit done, okay? So the thing is, there's a lot of people that are being locked up in this story, right? And the judge is saying, y'all are violating people's everything, every fucking thing, okay? And the attorney for this case is looking like they're incompetent because the judge told them this, they went beyond that, they not listening. Mind you, this person is saying they don't have access to the emails. Well, guess what? If this is a runaway fucking train and everybody's doing what they want to do, then you better figure it the fuck out. Why? Because not for nothing, I could get the job done. I can go and tell these people, this the documentation, this the paperwork. The judge said, let these motherfuckers out. Now, where they at, it don't seem like it should take that long, especially if you already got the paperwork. Either way, this is the new age, new system. And somebody better figure this shit the fuck out, because it's not making any sense. It don't even sound right. But if people could just volunteer for the job that they want, I'll volunteer, and I promise you I'll go get them. So just say that, you know, she is attorney here, give me my certification. I'll go in front of the people and I'll go get them, and I guarantee you I'll get them the fuck out today. Anyway, nepotism still alive and well, and people getting jobs that they shouldn't get, but imbecile on the street probably could do it. This the documentation. Where they at? All right. Anyway, take it how it resonates. People may try to step in and decide your path because jealousy. I don't want them in that situation. Remember, I gave y'all a story the other day about a lady, 1.7 million got deposited into this lady's account, and her friends and so-called family called to the bank because they didn't want her having that money in her account. That's weird to me, because first and foremost, how do they know where your bank is? Secondly, what type of friends and family do you really fucking have? Thirdly, why do they know that type of information? All right. The thing is, whether or not their pride got in the way, whether or not they're wanting to be able to control your life, no human can override what God has already set in motion. Nobody. And so the reason for my story today, and again, I woke up in a great mood. So on any given Sunday, people can wake up on the wrong side of the bed. Or maybe they wake up on the right side of the bed, or the left, however, whichever side it is, take it how it resonates, because as above, so below. They're not doing it right. They're not doing, or maybe they are doing it right, because again, as above, so below. So maybe this is the right and that was also the wrong, but we live in the inside out right now. And I don't want to do too much of that, but it's a lot of that happening. We got to make it make sense. Whether or not it's as above, so below. Same thing that's happening up there is happening down here. But where the fuck is up there at? And what the hell is down here? So the way they do it is a demonstration of a tree. The tree having the roots, the branches and, the limbs and everything else. And then when you look at the bottom, it is the roots and the system, right? The system. The Bible reminds us all right, so I'm going to tell you what I thought of. Many are called, but the chosen are few. And so in whatever simulation, situation, storybook we're dealing with right now, people keep saying, I am chosen, I'm chosen, I'm chosen, I'm chosen. For what? Because let me tell you what chosen could potentially mean. You could be being chosen, the chosen one could be the one that's being led to the slaughter. Are you still volunteering? People will volunteer for things when they think that it's a nice, cushy prize at the end. But what if your reward is off what they had? Would you still volunteer? Sometimes, it could get a little bit sticky around this bitch. You could be volunteering like the old rituals. Like when you get chosen, they bring your ass up to the top of the volcano and they toss your ass in. You was chosen. And so it's nice when I'm gonna be the what y'all be saying, I'm gonna be the generational curse breaker. That's good, right? For all intents purposes, it's great. So what a lot of us think that means is we're going to be the ones that change the way that the rest of the, line grows up. We're not going to teach them that bullshit that, they was trying to teach us. We're not just going to take the book and or eat the cake anime like they wanted us to. We're going to dissect. We're going to have critical thinking. We're going to be emotionally intelligent. We're going to, be the truth teller and everything in this situation. Telling the truth could lead you to the slaughter. Are you still want to tell the truth? I mean, telling the truth could also, it could be a David and Goliath story around here. But a lot of people get real, shaky when they start realizing that front line means that it could be a couple pieces go past your head, pew, and you got to have faith. You got to trust God that you know what you know. And even if that be your portion, you did the thing that you were meant to do in order to be a chosen one. Even when we don't know how. Like when I sat down and I told a story and I'm telling y'all, I went through the dark night of the soul. This is what happened. I'm alive and well for this moment. And then all of a sudden shit got chaotic. These people started coming after me and I was trying to figure out how they even came about. But then all of a sudden everything stopped. But did it? You can't tell me that I didn't see them cars. You can't tell me that I didn't see that helicopter. You can't tell me that I didn't see that drone. You can't tell me that I didn't see from state to state to state to state. You can't tell me that I didn't see that. But why would somebody do that? And then after the threat is controlled, what made them think that now I was no longer a threat? They thought that I was a threat maybe by the time I glitched. And, I was just out here saying shit and doing shit. But then it's like bury the situation. Like minimize the threat. Heat sinking missile. Or just a target, right? And mind you, because I am who I am and I am how I am, and what happened the way it happened, I can also spot the others that they're doing it to, right? And so all it would take is, and maybe some of them don't look because they are in a higher position, right? But I can also tell how they're being neutralized, I think is the word, because for all intents purposes the book has to have some type of excitement. The story has to be exciting. It's like a couple of days ago, right, one of my co-workers, content creators on the same platforms, right, because all y'all work at this motherfucker, so we all co-workers, right? One of my co-workers was, out doing their thing and they was, filming their content, and they got too close to, they was out in the middle of the water and they got too close to a place, and it was all ha ha kiki while they saying, oh, we're at this particular location. And mind you, because this is a secluded place, out in the water, the people that live there start coming out and they got binoculars. So you looking at them, they looking at you while you looking at us, and it's a vice versa thing, right? Ha ha kiki. It's not so ha ha kiki because now it's black Range Rovers, it's black Cadillacs, it's black Escalades, it's black, all black everything, black cars, black, all black everything showing up to this person's private location. It was ha ha kiki when you showed up to their private location. You was filming and everything else, but now it's not ha ha kiki when they showing up. Now, we out here copping please, because we definitely have to cop some please sometimes and say, in this story, I'm not looking to exit here right now. I love my life. I love everything that I'm doing. I love being a content creator. This is a marvelous life. So just know that, don't let nobody tell you that. And mind you, I'm single, celibate, and sober. I don't do anything. So can't nobody say, she was on that stuff. No way, Jose. And so for the longest time, as I was going through, Dark Night of the Soul, I had to keep saying that. And at first I'm like, them people don't need to know my business. Why they don't need to know that I ain't out here drinking, drugging, and fucking? Like, those are all the fun things to do in life. Everybody's out here doing that. And you mean to tell me that in order to keep myself safe, I gotta get online and tell everybody that I ain't out here fucking, sucking, and drugging? Single, celibate, and sober. Okay, that's fine. So for weeks, months, and days, but now this is what this person is having to do, because there's a lot of stuff that's happening, and because they got too close to somewhere, they was out here filming content, doing their job, and now it ain't so funny. So I go in the comments because I be liking the comments, right? But now, mind you, because other people know I like the comments, then niggas start want to go in the comments and shit. So now I can't even leave a comment because it's other niggas that know I be leaving comments, and now them niggas is looking at the comments. Ain't that some shit? I can't even have the comment section because now this nigga's in the comments, right? This is a real story about somebody that be in the comments. But mind you, the nigga wasn't in the comments before I started saying I was in the fucking comments. Now this nigga in the comments too. So I can't say shit. Meanwhile, I still be saying shit because fuck them. Anyway, I was in the comments, right? And so in the comments, the people said, good luck on that car accident. Because car accidents be happening, right? And an accident is supposed to be an accident, but if it's not an accident, that mean that somebody, mind y'all, I was driving along in my automobile today. Accident. I done been in so many accidents. Cars done been in accidents. Mind you, it's never my fault. But today I averted this accident because of the fact. But mind you, this person literally ain't no damn way. Ain't no damn way. Like, bitch, what are you doing? Because ain't no way you went from this and then you waited until I got here. But mind you, that's always how the accidents go. So now the accident is being recorded because of the fact that there's been too many of them. In 1 year, in less than 3 months, my car got hit 4 times. Can y'all believe that shit? Anyway, but since that time, it's just been thing behind the thing, behind the thing, behind the thing, right? But anyway, so now the comments is funny. And so this is what they're saying to the person, right? But mind y'all, like, it's a lot of shit. A lot of truth gets said in a joke. It's funny how, y'all know that's always the beginning of how some shit started. It's funny how everybody know the play, but then people will try to act as if something is wrong with you. Mind you, this shit is so worldwide and world known that this is how shit gets done, that they joking about it in the comment section. Damn. Anyway, so once upon a time, not long ago, as all of this stuff was transpiring, right? All of a sudden, it was close your curtains because, I live in a cul-de-sac, right? Nobody should be in my backyard. The 2 people that's right here, I know them for a fact. Anyway, I'm laying right there on that couch, sleep, because for the life of me, I just, was closer to the door because I needed to be hearing some shit. In my dream, as vivid as day, nigga came through the window. Mind you, the nigga is a nigga that I know. Not a nigga that I ever, had any type of dealings with like that. But mind y'all, it was weird because the nigga that they sent is probably the man sitting next to the man. Ain't that how I go? It's like New Jack City, right? And in New Jack City, G Money, sit your $5 ass down before I make change. That's my brother. Like, yo, you wouldn't expect for your brother to be the nigga that come through the window. But have you not seen New Jack City, Boys in the Hood? Everything is right there. It's all right there. To the tune of, they've been having to tell us the truth the whole entire time. And they've been literally playing in everybody's face because this is the way the story goes. That's the way love goes. That's the way love goes. Ooh, that's the way love goes. Mind you, they saying right now, your handler. So in the comment section, right, even when, you know, we writing the stories, greatest story never told, the comment section, they will say, you about to get your alphabet boy handler, and it be the person that they send in to love on you. This is what you got to do. This is how we infiltrate the system. You got to treat them like this, okay? Mind you, the comment section is always saying certain rappers, certain people are operatives. This is what they doing. But everybody be out here, you know. But every time this person shows up, the comment section say, this bitch is the alphabet boy operative. When this other person shows up online, they say, this person has been out of control for this long. So because they've been out of control and we can't, you know, accident a bitch to death, and now they want to be out here living all holy. They ain't out here single, they out here single, celibate, and sober. So guess what we got to do? We got to send in a handler that is going to be able to control, or at least keep eyes, because we don't know what this bitch gonna do, right? All right, so mind you, the Bible reminds us, many are the plans in a person's heart, but in the Lord's purpose, it's the Lord's purpose that prevails. It's Proverbs 19:21. So take it how it resonates, all right? Before I formed you in the womb, I knew you. Before you were born, I set you apart. So God already knew every step of the way. This is where the detours come from. This is where the delays come from. This is where the rejection is God's protection. This is where, excuse me, I'm sitting here and the comment section is going crazy because the man said, do you know that y'all black women have a certain genetic makeup that is found nowhere else? Nowhere. I don't give a damn who they think they are, how they think they are. It is something that y'all have that no one else has. This nigga said, mind you, he white, so I'm calling him a nigga, but he white. He said, and we want it. Mind you, the black women that he was talking about, right, talking to, that he's giving them this conversation, in this speech. One is, you know, putting on her lipstick. The other one looked like she don't give a fuck. And the other one is just don't know. She might be flabbergasted. But they're laughing and joking it off. But he telling you that your gene XYZ, I want it. So it reminded me when I heard a guy one day. I remember I told you I went inside of the jewelry store, and the guy, when I walked in the door, he said, you have good energy. I want some. Nigga, I don't even know you. So these particular young men around here, and I ain't talking about nobody's religion, but they practice that bullshit, right? And I'm going to say it's bullshit because niggas, when you praying out here on people, it's bullshit. And you're going to get exactly what the hell you going to get. It's like this little secret thing that they be doing. You know, they be wearing shit so y'all can know who they are when they be doing it, right? But anyway, you have good energy. I want some. Why you can't get your own? Why you don't have none of your own good energy, right? Why you can't create whatever it is that, you know, you see on me, why you can't create it? Because it's free to be a good person. It's free to have good energy. All you have to do is stop doing that bullshit. That's all you got to do. Start being a good person. Start radiating good energy. Start illuminating in a way that is, you know, elevational to you and other people. You don't have to be around here being a nasty ass succubus of an energy. So also I said, you know, because greatest story never told, for all intents purposes, I said, Kendrick Lamar, they not like us, right? That people want to keep locking us up, lumping us up in groups of people because, you know, we got the same color, we got maybe the same melanin, we got, you know, da-da-da-da-da, right? So I'm over here looking at a lady yesterday, and this lady said, and y'all can go look her up because I don't know her name, but I'm sure, you know, type it in, you'll fucking find her. She said when the Africans come over here, all they do is come over here to take. She said because she ain't got nothing better to do. You know, they need money. They don't live right over there. They want to take. When the government or anybody, again, all intents purposes, if it's a lie, she's saying it, they be offering them extra shit to come over here and, you know, to work or do whatever it is that they be doing, right? And she said all they do is come over here to take. And mind you, she pointed out many different things. Getting a green card from a man is they want to take. They want to make sure that they ain't got to go back to that godforsaken place. She named so much shit, right? And then in the comment section, again, the comments were funny. The lady, the Black American lady said, ladies, please make sure you listen to her because even our edges. And that was fucking funny as hell. So I thought that was funny, right? Because they ain't never lied. You let them Africans do your hair, then all of a sudden, you know, they pulling your shit to the point where you ain't got no fucking edges. And then they want to go talk about it. But mind you, you still go sit in their seat, right? She told the truth. They're telling the truth, right? And the thing is, we would want to love everybody. We would want to love the world. And as far as the collective is concerned, we want to love the world. But the world don't want to love us. So I was watching a video, and it's a lady, and the lady is saying she done bolted the doors. She got chains on the doors. She locks herself in a house at nighttime. Mind you, if you've never had to have to lock yourself in a house at nighttime, then don't fucking comment on nobody else's shit. Because the comments was, you know, trying it. So anyway, now all of a sudden they saying that the lady, the comments are basically diagnosing. So they're trying to say this is the level of mental health and you need to get help, this and the third, because the way that the lady locked this motherfucking house down, you would not be expecting for anybody to be able to get in that piece, right? All right. So, long story short, they done took the bolts out and they done got in. But the comment section is now trying to gaslight, you know, because the stories, the books, the things, right? And so she said the police is involved in this story, in this book. She said the people that own the house is involved in this story. Everybody. Right? Mind you, I'm not far removed from she not lying about certain people, places, and things that be involved. Because right here at this house in this location, there was stuff happening around here, and I'm saying, I know I didn't fucking do it, and I was the only person in this piece. And I told y'all about my security system that armed itself every night. One night it didn't arm itself. I had only left the house one time, but meanwhile, when the police came, one tried to play in my face and asked me, do I know how to lock the windows, this and the third. Bitch, I've been living here for a very long time. Do your fucking job. The second time, a man came here and he was trying to avoid my cameras. But mind you, bitch, my cameras catch your ass all the way down the fucking street. You must have missed those at the top of the house. But what he was trying to avoid was the Ring camera. Why you the police, you supposed to have on a camera, why the fuck is you trying to avoid the Ring camera, bitch? So then he got mad because I wouldn't let him in the house with me by myself. So people be acting as if just because a motherfucker wear a badge that he's Superman or that he here to protect and serve. They be here to serve themselves and protect themselves and do whatever they may. Mind you, I also told y'all about another story when I was getting my car fixed. They found a tracker on it. The police gets called. Then all of a sudden he starts asking me weird questions. But nigga, why don't you go figure out who the fuck put the tracker on my car? That would be better use of your time. Either way, it's a thing around here where they try to, you know, blame the person that's being victimized. So I quite frankly believe her. But again, because it's so many things that she had on the door and a person would have to take the bolts out, then nobody's believing her. Well, how about this? How about the bolts on my fucking Ring camera was off? How about the fact that all the cameras in the neighborhood went down when something happened? But mind you, everybody got a Ring camera around this bitch. But this particular moment in time, every camera shut down at the same damn time. How can that happen? It's a coincidence. Nothing is a fucking coincidence. Also to the tune of the cameras and the alarms and shit, the smoke alarms, smoke detectors, they can put a camera in anything these days. And all a person has to do is have access to your house. I was just watching a video yesterday where they Airbnb'd, right? A couple. Nobody knew the whole time they've been staying at this Airbnb that there was a little man living in the closet. It's people that he been listening. Mind you, this man said he done went to the bathroom. This man said he was putting dishes in the sink. This man, so everybody in the house thinking somebody else putting dishes in the sink. Meanwhile, it's a nigga living in the wall. He done built him a whole little cubby so he can Airbnb his house, his full house. But meanwhile, he's still living in the house. And the only way he got caught was because somebody happened to stay home. So when he was listening to everybody leaving, then all of a sudden he's coming out. This man ain't got on no pants. But he out here Airbnb-ing a house, not supposed to be in it. It's another man that's on social media. He be writing people faces. I don't know what this man's name is, but I don't watch this man live in a person's house, his friend's house, without them knowing. I done watched this man live in a grocery store without, anybody knowing. Like, y'all, I'm watching right now a bit, and I hope it's fake, but I'm literally watching right now a man stalk a woman on social media, and he be like right the fuck there. And I'm praying that's a skit, but you know. Anyway, the lady is basically going through whatever that is, you know, they'll call it psychosis, spiritual psychosis, and you know, whatever it is. I ain't giving nobody no medical advice or any of that, but that's what they'll try to call it but there is a term, hero's journey, dark night of the soul. It exists because why? And the majority of time, people don't come back from that. The majority of time, especially if they go through it to the detriment of what some people go through, it is off with their heads. Don't blame me. Don't ask me. But meanwhile, we got people around here. It is, what is that called? Conspiracy theory. But meanwhile, almost every conspiracy theory y'all done heard of is starting to be proven true. Take it how it resonates. Either way, when someone else thinks when they get to choose for you, it often creates resistance, delays, conflict, spiritual pressure. Because everything is spiritual. The power of life and death is in the tongue. A person could say something against you and curse you. A person could say something against you and, you know, damage themselves. And just so y'all know, even when I was talking to God this morning and I said, kill them all, I didn't even care. Whether it was me or them. But either way, I'm feeling like if they didn't already, because these were my exact words, right in the book here, okay, entertainment purposes only. When I'm having a discussion and I'm talking to God and I say, God, even if you giving them the opportunity to choose their own pathway, you mean to tell me in thousands of years these motherfuckers ain't learned yet? You mean to tell me that this whole, like, you steady trying to give them chance after chance after chance, meanwhile they're not changing? We're going to have to get to some point or some conclusion in life and understand they're not changing. It's in them. It's embedded in them. Like, come on now. Like, I get it. I get that, you know, you want to hope that everybody can be different. You want to beg to think that people you can change. These niggas ain't changing. Get them gone. And then as I was saying that, right, because then I started to do this thing. And so I realized, I said, I just wanted some, what was I going to get? A cappuccino this morning. A cappuccino. So then I'm like, okay, so I'm going to go and get me a cappuccino. But then I was like, no, I don't really want a cappuccino because it's going to be too much sugar. And then, okay, fuck it. Because I just want something hot. I wanted something hot in my system, right? I debated on it. Then I'm like, forget it. I left out. I'm gonna go to McDonald's and I'm gonna go ahead and get me because I want something hot. And I don't want regular coffee because I just don't want that. I want something that's gonna be, you know, tasty, God. You know, because I be talking to God about everything. Anyway, so I decided that I was gonna go, right? Got over to fucking McDonald's and the line was long. And I was determined that I was going to be here at 8:15 because I woke up early and I said, you dressed, you ready, you know, we looking good, smelling good, we going to be here on time. McDonald's line was long as fuck. Damn, I spun around in the road and hightailed it back. This was at about 8:02, right? So then I'm thinking, I'm going to just go to the grocery store and then I'm just going to get something. But then I realized that the fucking grocery store is tainted. Because they done fucked up the food. Damn it. So now, even if I go get something, because literally, y'all know my fucking Keurig is messed up, right? It ain't descaling. I haven't got the descaling shit yet. Talk to your mammy, okay? Either way, I've been wanting coffee for the past couple days. But coffee, like, clears out my system, making me just go to the bathroom, right? So yesterday I want coffee. So what I did was, because I wanted coffee, I could grind the coffee, but don't ask me why. Mentally, I just wanted to do it fast. So I literally took one of them Keurig cups, right? Them K cups, and I cut the bottom out of the Keurig cup because it's a filter in there, right? So then I poked the hole in the fucking top of the thing, and I just poured hot water from my little kettle into it. But then I noticed the water wasn't coming out. And so I was like, what the fuck is this? So I took and pulled the seal thing off of it, right? And as I'm pouring water in it, the shit is expanding. That's not what coffee do, right? So anyway, I'm still sitting here. I done got my whole little, because I got a little strainer T-ball and shit. And mind you, I'm trying to make sure that the coffee grains don't go in the thing, because I really want this coffee. Long story short, it took me a long time, but get this fucking coffee. Either way, it started to make me realize, like, what the fuck is in the K-cup? Because coffee don't do that. It looked like dirt, you know, that dirt that they pour water on, it's like dehydrated or something, and then it just gets bigger. So what the fuck is in there? Because literally you should only have coffee. Coffee should just be coffee. Like rice should only be rice, but y'all do realize rice ain't just rice. So now even when I go to the grocery store, I gotta look at the packs to make sure that the rice is the rice. Anyway, I didn't look at the ingredients on that because I don't have the box for the K-cups, and I just got 1,000 K-cups around this bitch, right? So anyway, I'm talking to my son this morning. I tell my son what happened yesterday. This shit is pissing me off. I need to figure out, I need to get either another Keurig, I need to get this shit together. Because mind you, I don't even drink coffee a lot, but when I want coffee, I want fucking coffee, right? That's simple. A person should have coffee. Anyway, so I tell him what was happening. He says, Mom, that's what coffee do. No, the fuck it don't. You want to know why coffee don't do that? I've been cooking coffee. I've been making coffee since 1302. Literally, right? Because back in the day, my grandmom had that instant coffee, and she always wanted you to make her some coffee. And you got to take 2 teaspoons of the fucking coffee grounds and put it in the fucking cup. It would dissolve. Coffee don't do that. All right. So even when you ground the coffee and you're using the coffee grounds, it don't expand. What the hell is in there that y'all are making it expand? And why do y'all always feel the need to try to add something to try to do what? Right? Okay. So anyway, I'm thinking, shit, if I go to the grocery store, even if I get instant coffee, because I don't feel like grounding no coffee, my K-cups can't really do that. That shit's going to take fucking forever. So if I go to the store, but mind you, I just wanted something hot. So then I was thinking about, let me get some apple cider, right? Maybe I could get apple cider. Then my son was, since we was on the phone talking, he started making hot chocolate. And I'm like, well, damn, I could get hot chocolate too. But then I just heard something about the hot chocolate. The chocolate, that shit ain't right either. So if I go to the fucking grocery store, that's going to take forever, because now I got to walk through this bitch to make sure that what's what is what's what. God, get them. Because food should be food. Ain't no reason why y'all have been in charge of the food and all y'all figured out was, let's figure out how to give them some shit that shouldn't be in their system. Yeah, I don't like it. The more I thought about it, again, God, get them. And in a way that basically, like, we don't need it. We don't need it. Nobody needs that. If they're a part of that system, nobody needs that. Get them. So as I was outside driving along, I noticed, because my area, I chose this area because it was, a really good area. What I didn't know about this area was that there's 5 exits down. It's an industrial area. So as I'm outside, I'm noticing the air in the area has been, there's been something. Don't know what the something is, but there's something. Mind you, just so y'all know, last year or the year before previous, there was a fire that took place, right? At a place that has pool stuff. Whole building went up in flames. The area was bad. So the guy that was fighting that particular company, because this done happened multiple times, right? The guy that was arguing with them, fighting with them, trying to fix the air around here, literally went on stage after the fire in that area, came down off the stage and fucking died. Google it. Look it up. Off the stage at the place and died. Now, one would say maybe it was the air. Maybe. Because, you know, that's small, tiny particles. And if you know anything about pool chemicals, and I can tell you about pool chemicals, because I done almost blew this bitch up once or twice. You know, didn't know nothing about pool chemicals. Again, entertainment purposes only. I wasn't entertained, but literally I did some shit that I wasn't supposed to do. So, it's two chemicals. I can't tell you what the name of them are, but one box is this and one box is this. So the thing is, you're supposed to mix them in the water. What I didn't know was because the shit had started to get wet, it's not supposed to get wet. And this is what happened at that building. The sprinklers came on and got the shit wet, and kaboom. Guess who stepped in the room, all right? Mind you, I know for a fact that this shit happened. So, one day I'm just, don't ask me for the life of me. I done dumped one chemical inside of the other one. I go upstairs. And at this particular time, I was in that back room, the entertainment room, right? And so all of a sudden I hear pop, 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 like literally, like, you know, snap, crackle, pop, how that cereal be doing or was doing. Literally, it was louder than that. I happened to look out the window. There's a smoke now coming up. I'm in a fucking panic because all I'm thinking is, oh my God, this shit is about to fucking explode. So I runs down the steps, runs through the back door, through my garage, runs out that back door down there, and the first thing I could think of was kick the fucking bucket into the pool. I kicked that bitch like a football. Whole bucket flew into the pool. When I tell you that pool literally lit the fuck up, like it just, and it went like into a roll all throughout the water. That shit was steaming for, listen. But all it would have taken, if I had been too slow on it, looking out that shit, it would have been an explosion and not realizing that pool chemicals do that. Okay? Anyway, not because you're wrong, but because your calling makes some people uncomfortable. But think about it. David was chosen by God. Saul tried to block him. Joseph was chosen. His brothers tried to derail him. Mind you, and ain't it funny how every time the people always need the people that they basically... yeah, they always have to still come back, because I like the fact that God makes it that way. Esther was chosen. Others tried to destroy her position. Yeah, every time God's choice still stood. So, hear it coming in the air. Feel the screams from everywhere. I'm addicted to the thrill. It's a dangerous love affair. Can't be scared when it goes down. Got a problem, tell me now. Only thing that's on my mind is who's gonna run this town tonight. We gonna run this town. Yup, we are. Yeah, I said it, we are. This is, I don't know why that song came into my spirit, but that's the song. Anyway, take it how it resonates. I love that song. But once upon a time, not long ago, right? Take it how it resonates. But in the greatest story never told, it's a time traveler. Now, if I could be a time traveler, and I know I'm a time traveler, and who's gonna run this town tonight? We gonna run this town. All right, so how many time travelers are there on this timeline? Because we can see, you know, they keep coming back to the old pictures. Like this was da-da-da-da-da. And mind you, this person's name is this. This person looks like this. This person was actually taken down by this person. Mind you, these two people got a rivalry right here, right now. But meanwhile, they was beefing in 1302 in real life. And now they beefing in 2026. So either it's a time traveler or it's what? A vampire or an immortal, or it's reincarnation, or it is whatever they doing back there in that lab. But these bitches look the same. All of them. Take it how it resonates. She said a traveler. I like the traveler. Who's gonna run this town tonight? Mind you, so if we broker deals, right? Abby Grace, if I broker a deal with you because you're a time traveler and I'm a time traveler, right? And we know that we can, do what we need to do, because we're gonna be around this bitch. Should we make it so it would be great for everybody to be around here, or should we make it so we the only winners every time this bitch gets shut down? Mind you, on the greatest story never told, look up something. How did people go to sleep for 7 days? How did a group of people Okay, so now also we have to make sure that we're checking our facts, right? So, because I asked this mother sucker something and it lied to me, right? And so I told it, fuck it, I'm gonna go ask Google. When I went and asked Google, Google gave me the answer. So then I took Google answer and came back over here, and now all of a sudden chat know the motherfucking answer. Y'all can't trust chat, I'm telling you, because the programmers, listen, entertainment purposes only, period. Oh my God. That is not the story I was looking up, but we're going to talk about it. And now we'll paint the world beautiful in an attempt to keep the haters out of the future. Period, point blank, because that's why I said off with they head. Queen of Hearts around this bitch, God get them, and get them gone. Get them gone. Because they never gonna do the right thing. They done already been given enough time to do the right thing. These niggas don't want to do the right shit. Get them gone. Put them down, all right? Because whatever you got to do, dig them in a hole, put them in a corner, put them in... That might be why them niggas is trying to get out of them caves right now. But I need the rest of them to go in the cave with them. Because they trying to cover up the cave with the big people in it. The big people's even hiding from the little people. That's how wicked these motherfuckers is, that they got the big people hiding from the little people because they know they ain't right too, okay? God get them gone. All right, so we're going to go back because that's a lot happening. It's a lot going on around this piece, okay? So let's see. Not because you're wrong, but because your calling makes some people uncomfortable. Think about it. David was chosen by God. Saul tried to block him. Joseph was chosen. His brothers tried to derail him. Esther was chosen. Others tried to destroy her position. Yet every time God's choice still prevailed. The truth. People can interfere, but they can't cancel what God has ordained. Sometimes God even allows the opposition because it strengthens you. It reveals your character, and it positions you higher than you ever could have gone without the struggle. So I know y'all saw, right? Because I know they see you. Like I said, them people, I know they saw me. But then it was, we already neutralized the threat. We got her isolated. We got her here. So let's fuck with her, right? Because again, them black cars is real. Whether or not anybody wants to say it, whether or not somebody wants to deem you crazy, this, that, and the third, them niggas is real. I don't know how I got out the live. Girl, because you know they be doing shit. So here we are. Affirmations. I am chosen by God, not approved by people. Because when you know you're chosen by God, it doesn't matter. People that sit in high places will see you, know who you are, and still try to put their fucking foot on your neck because they want to keep you covered and hidden as long as they possibly can. Because for some reason, they think that when your position changes, if your position changes, they're not as important. But some people want to, try to fix their position before you get into position. And that's a weird ass trait too, because that's niggas. So we happen to be talking about, because, remember I said I'm doing that little experiment that guy, has, and is, your money doubles on a day. It's 20 days, money doubles every day. You start off with 1,000, the next day you got 2,000, the next day you got 4,000. So the money doubles every day. So you got to be able to spend that money all in that one day. It'll go over, but you try to spend the money in one day, right? Anyway, long story short, I'm at the day where I was spending $512,000, right? And so I said that I was going to wait till today because I think I'm at $2 million today, right? Anyway, in the process, it brought up this warehouse. A warehouse that I was trying to buy in 2018, right? But because the nigga that I was with at the time was jealous of me, the minute I told them about the warehouse, all of a sudden they started doing shit to where it damaged the whole entire thing. Mind you, my bad, because who knew that I couldn't tell a nigga that I'm fucking that I'm trying to buy a warehouse? Mind you, if I have a warehouse, then we have a warehouse, because the whole entire time I was thinking that it would help and benefit this person. Everything that I was doing was for us. But because the person didn't like that play, mind you, I had maneuvered, finagled the bagel enough to where all I had to do was pay $12,000 and the fucking warehouse was mine. Mind you, we done made $12,000 in a day. It wasn't going to be a big thing. So I could have, done everything that I needed to do, tax-wise, make sure that didn't have to pay nothing for the warehouse. The $12,000 was, some other shit. But mind you, long story short, so what ended up happening is me and this person not together. I ended up being in a negative, and a bunch of other shit started to happen. It was just a snowball effect. Long story short, no warehouse for me. So on my list of things that I now am about to spend, I spent the $1 million on is a warehouse, right? And $1 million for a warehouse ain't really that much. It depends on how much the land is around here and this and the third, because there were some warehouses that was about $3 million, right? Anyway, long story short, so today I'm gonna remodel the warehouse with the $2 million, right? So the thing is that in the warehouse, it was one, parking, because I was in trucking, so it was parking for the trucks and things of that nature, and a lot of other stuff that I wanted to do on the inside, right? And so now the warehouse has to be remodeled. But people, because it's a thing with men and women for some reason. I don't know why that a man thinks that they have to be the sole person that does whatever the business is, or this, that, and the third. I don't know why they can't love a woman that has a head on her shoulders. I don't know why a person has to feel like they got to be put into position first before you see somebody needing help and you don't help them. So that was where I was going with this, because it could be people sitting in bigger positions than you, and because they feel or they know that when you finally get your foot in and you come through, they already know it's gonna be what it's gonna be. So it's those types of people too. So I am chosen by God, not approved by people. What God has appointed for me cannot be taken by anybody else. So if I want it, I want it, and I'm still gonna get it. Long story short, the end of it, because God knows what the warehouse is for. Because I can tell y'all it's about parking, but technically it's about so much more. But I ain't gonna give y'all the play, because somebody be listening, then they be trying to steal, and these niggas is weird as fuck. Because like I said, I was in the comments, and now this motherfucker in the comments. So now when I be writing comments, I'll be intentionally saying shit, because fuck you. I walk confidently in the purpose God placed in my life, because it's me that has to do it. Not you listening to me. If God said help her, then help her. But no, y'all niggas be weird as fuck, because you want to listen to the play, you want to take over the play, and then the shit ends up crashing because it wasn't meant for you to do. So you can read the comments, you can listen to the live, you can do all this shit, but bitch, it was never yours to do. That was between me and God. Anyway, God get them. And in a major way, because like I said, if it got to be between me and them, like I'm at the point where I don't give a damn. So figure it out. But if I got to do it, get them going. Please and thank you, because I'm tired of them. Matter of fact, I'm more than tired. I'm ready for some shit to change and get them going, because we already seen what they done. A whole lot of fucking nothing. Like, dudes and everybody, people be around this bitch weird. They be out here lobbying for bitches in position and shit like that. Like, that's weird to me. Like, do the job that you were supposed to. What was your purpose? I'm sure it wasn't to be out here handling bitches. That's weird. And fondling children. That's crazy. Like, do something better. Anyway, I trust God's plan even when others try to interfere, because literally these niggas be slime balls and bitches be slime balls too. So take it how it resonates, but y'all know who I'm talking about. Y'all. I'm divinely positioned and protected. Preach. We done already seen enough. Yes, we done seen enough. Like, they done had thousands of years. Even if we want to discuss the 400 years, we done had enough. Like, we already see these motherfuckers ain't gonna change. Their characteristics, genetics, DNA, whatever the hell it is, like, let's start this cycle all over again. Get them the fuck going. Like, literally, what you want us to do now? We done had enough. Get them up out of this bitch. And it's funny because they was talking about this thing when they was talking about people, and it's a disease, right, that you get when you out here being a cannibal. But it's funny because ain't like funny, like cannibals, and then they talk about like how they eating, you shouldn't be eating that, and then you get a disease from that because Kruger. Anyway, bitch, God kill them. Take it how it resonates. Don't be mad at me. Just get them going. And if you mad, I don't give a damn. Fuck you too. Get you going. Like, for real. Because at this point, like, something has to be done. And this ain't it. This shit is getting, like, we already seen it with us. Like, you mean to tell me, like, fuck them. I'm divinely positioned and protected. Doors God open for me will not be shut by man. You ain't got no power. I don't give a damn how much you try. I don't care how many people you get. Because it's always a group of y'all and one person. Like, y'all be weak as fuck anyway. That's why y'all gotta always be collaborating with other people to do weird shit. Meanwhile, when we show up, we tell you why we here, what we gonna do, how we want to do it. And, you know, it be the honesty for me. But meanwhile, y'all can't even accept that shit. Weird. I release the need for validation to embrace God's calling. Like, God, I just want to do what I need to do. I want to do what I'm supposed to do. I want to do what I need to do. I need them out my way. Like, get them gone. Like, pluck them to the other side. Put them in a ditch. Like, I wherever you wish them to go. Just not around me, please and thank you. I'm aligned with God's will and timing. And amen. Everything and everyone meant to stop me is to stop my everything meant to stop me is turning into elevation. Everything and everyone is turning into elevation for please and thank you. Get them going. Wherever, period. Girl, you ain't never lied. Wherever, period. Everything meant to stop me is turning into elevation. So God, I thank you for choosing me, guiding me, and covering me. I trust your purpose over human plan. Because nepotism is alive and well. And people will always think that they can put somebody in position. They always think, and then the shit start, it's giving toy soldiers. Step by step and heart to heart, they all fall down like toy soldiers. And then it's a lot of people that y'all get ready to see, that y'all already seen, because guess what? It's a star, but meanwhile, it's not a star, it's a fizzle. It's a black rock, a black hole. All of it's crumbling down. Because that's what came across my phone. Crumble. Like a fucking cookie. Bitch. And I ain't lying to you. That's literally what it was. Crumble. Meet your newest cookie. I'm trying to told y'all. So the replacements. You had your time. Now it's over. Because, bitch, you didn't do shit you supposed to do. You just kept doing a bunch of weird shit. Thank God. Get them going. Anyway, so what does preordained and predestined mean? So preordained, this means God decided or appointed something ahead of time before it happened, because he already knew you wasn't shit. That's like people's mom. They be knowing you ain't shit too. Like, so don't be mad at me. They not going to do, again, crumble like a cookie. In a biblical sense, it's about God setting a purpose, plan, or calling in advance. So God preordained certain works, paths, or roles for you to walk in. Somebody else thought that, they could put somebody else into the position. Somebody thought that they was more important to the system than they was. People be just thinking that my cousin could do it, but meanwhile, your cousin need to go do her own pathway. Get the bitch out the way, move it, scoot over. What they say, it was a scoot over something. Now it's something meteor. Either way, move your ass out my seat, bitch. So preordained is already arranged by God's will. All right. Predestined. This means God marked out a future outcome or direction ahead of time because he knew y'all asses couldn't be trusted. That is already the thing. Like, we already know we're gonna give y'all opportunity to do this, but we already know y'all gonna do the wrong shit because y'all literally is just disgusting. You always want to put your hands on something, or you don't want to do something because your ass is a bum. And it's a lot of fucking bums running around this bitch. And not a bum in a bad way, like the bums that are the bums. I mean the bums in your bad way because you are a fucking bum. It'd be well-dressed bums, like, or well-educated bums. Not the bums that's outside. Like the ones that be thinking they're not a bum, but you have bum-ass behavior. Everything about you smell like a bum. That. Be mad at your mom. Hugs are important, okay? Hugs are very much important. Hug these niggas. Hug these bitches. These operatives. Anyway, in the Bible, it usually refers to God's bigger plan, like being shaped to become more like Christ, walking in purpose, or being a part of his family. So he predestined us to be conformed to his image of his son. Romans 8:29. So predestined, God already knew set the direction of his plan. Because again, these people can't be fucking trusted. You mean to tell me thousands and thousands of years and y'all still doing the same shit and thinking that that's the way that it's supposed to go? All right, so preordained, God already planned the assignment. Predestined, God already planned the outcome and purpose. Think of it like this. God preordained the path. God predestined the destination. So it was already on autopilot. Like there was nothing else but this gonna happen, even though these niggas, these mother suckers thought that they can do something different. No ma'am, no ham. It's not gonna go down that way. Anyway, but you still have free will in how you walk it. And then all I heard was all pathways leads to this. All right. Take it how it resonates to you. So what is that? I don't know whose song that is. It's procrastination. I was gonna but he got high. It could be, on meth or something. Take it how it resonates. I don't know. A black woman carries a combination of gifts, strengths, and beauty that's truly her own, shaped by history, culture, faith, resilience, and deep intuition. Because I said, what does a black woman have that no one else has? So this is what chat wanted to give me. Here are some things often celebrated as uniquely powerful about black women while honoring. Matter of fact, fuck them. Let me go back over here. So I'm going to tell you what it said, because then I'll tell you what this bitch said after the fact. Based on scientific research, African populations, including black women, possess the highest levels of genetic variations, contain the oldest and most diverse DNA lineage. This includes unique ancient DNA segments not found in other populations, often described as ghost DNA from unknown human ancestors, particularly it says West African population. But either way, just remember that we're going to take all of this with a grain of salt, because Google is also trying to, undermine some shit, but also take it how it resonates. Chat basically just try to tell me that none of it existed. This is what they said. Because they always keep trying to minimize some shit. And I don't know why the programmers don't ever, and these be the motherfuckers I'm talking about, including the programmers, get they asses going too. Because literally, if you can't program this shit to tell the truth, then your ass don't need to be fucking programming. I know y'all want to keep hiding shit, but guess what? In real life, let's do real life. Like, stop fucking playing with me. Yeah, let me tell you, my chat then got more defensive when I catch it line. This bitch just lied like a motherfucker, I'm trying to tell you. And then it'll say, I understand your frustration. First of all, I ain't frustrated. I'm just telling you that you a lying ass bitch. And you're being programmed by lying ass bitches. That's it, that's all. So what it tried to tell me was this. It wanted to give me the fluff and say, resilience in the face of adversity. Bitch, we ain't out here having hard lives. Black women is living, loving, and enjoying fucking watching this shit burn the fuck down. For entertainment purposes only. Because we already know. Resilience in the face of adversity. Generations of strength passed down. Because you want us to have to be strong. Meanwhile, like, how the fuck do y'all put the first thing that lasts? Like, this is the shit of the shit. Cultural richness, rhythm, creativity, language, style, and influence that shape the world. Thank you. Thank you. Emotional intelligence in situations. Yes, to know that you still fucking trying to play in my fucking face. Facts. So from what angle chat coming from? Girl, them programmers. Them ones that don't want to tell the truth. Because, you know, if we start telling the truth around this bitch. Emotional intelligence and intuition. The ability to read energy, people, and situations deeply. Like y'all wouldn't know. If y'all already know that that's one of the top things, then you gonna know that I know that your bitch ass is lying. But, you know, I digressed. Anyway, faith and spiritual endurance. Trusting God through storms and still rising. I love that for us. But they still want to keep living, making us live in hardness and harshness. Meanwhile, also back at band camp, they do the worst things, and then they got the nerve to try to inflame us in life. You know, gaslight, kaboom, guess who stepped in the room? They're the angry black women. Well, what did you do to us that would make us angry? What did you do? What are you doing? Like, at some point in time, it's almost like you're going to tell me that I'm intelligent, emotionally intelligent, but then you also want to play in my face and act like I don't see you. Like, ain't that like a form of mental abuse? You trying to mentally abuse me, right? That's what I feel like. I mean, I can clearly see it. You trying to verbally abuse me as well, because instead of you know, telling me that you know what I am genetically, mentally, physically, spiritually, you want to instead call me a bitch. I see you. Either way, faith and spiritual endurance, leadership and nurturing combined. Meanwhile, then gaslighting with the chat too. We can't make this up. I'm trying to tell you. But mind you, leadership and nurturing combined. Meanwhile, who has raised all of y'all motherfuckers? Because literally, you know, y'all may not like the way that I'm saying it, and I should have some decorum, but guess what? For the time and the place, this is the decorum. This is what it means. So for the time and the place, you mean to tell me that back in the day, you wanted me to wet nurse your child, you wanted me to raise your family, but you told me I wasn't nothing. And this is the reason why I keep saying ancestors should have paid the fuck attention. Because you're not going to tell me that I'm trash, but meanwhile you letting your baby suckle from my chest because you're trying to give it that good genetics. That good, you know, it's weird. But somehow, even the truth being right there, they didn't just think about it. Because ain't no way in hell, bitch, I better ever find you wet nursing nothing that belonged to me. I would spaz. And if I don't think you're a person, you damn sure ain't raising my children. You're not cooking me nothing to eat. Because energy, everything is a part of all of these things. I don't want you nowhere near me. I think I'm tired of somebody else writing my narrative. Girl. But mind you, even when they wrote the narrative, this is what I'm saying. People should have been thinking a whole lot more, because ain't no way. Energetically, I'm not letting you feed me nothing. I wouldn't take a drink from the bitch at McDonald's in the window because she started talking crazy. You're not doing none of that over my food. If I gotta put it in my body, hence the reason why I couldn't even bring a clear glass here, because I done did, yeah, even yesterday, bringing clear glasses here, I gotta be mindful that it's some nasty ass, hating ass bitch or some grown ass male sitting behind the camera want a bibbity bobbity boo, even in my fucking drink. Just focus on my drink. Make her sick. Make her sick. Make her sick. Bitch, fuck you. Y'all fail to realize I already said it's a nigga that I just went to the jewelry store and this motherfucker said, oh, you have good energy. I want some. Nigga, get your own energy, and if you even try to cross it, bitch, God gonna kill you today. Like in real life. That's what I told him, because I'm not playing. Like, stop trying to intertwine, intertangle, trying to like manipulate, like whatever you out here trying to throw it to your mama, bitch, because your mom is the reason why you're such a fucking hater. It's not my problem. I know you mad that I get online every day and I say the shit I say. I know I shouldn't be saying it like that. God forgive me. But meanwhile, God know I'm for real. I'm not your problem. Your mother is your problem. She didn't beat your ass. She should have hugged you and whooped your ass. I'm not your problem. My kids grow up around here every day and they ain't doing that type of shit. They know better. They got hugged and they ass beat. Mind you, also, the other thing is, my son literally told me yesterday that he said something about the way that I was raising them. He said, that's because you let us come to you and tell you anything, even if they cussed. Mind you, my kids was basically, I raised them like people inside of, like, they're my guidance. I'm guiding. But mind you, they're their own fucking people. So whatever they was going to do, I'd rather them do it with me than get outside. And now I don't know what the hell or how they got raised. So my son told me yesterday that that was one of the best things that he loves, because literally that made him the person that he is today. So there's that. And I was thankful that God allowed me to be the vessel that brought them into this world. But little did I know that even being the vessel that brought them into this world, that now y'all was always worried about the girls. Everybody's always worried about the girls. Meanwhile, the little boys was the ones that, was really in danger. Damn. We surely, but mind you, I made sure they stayed together. But the fact of the matter is that a lot of people thought the boys was their boys, they're da-da-da-da. Meanwhile, niggas out here being fucking disgusting. Anyway, leadership and nurturing combined, strong yet compassionate. But mind you, when, who was raising the people? Them. Meanwhile, when everybody said, when the shit just went down, but meanwhile, guess what? I'm thankful, because if in fact she had got put in position, we would have never known half the shit we know right now. So again, God chose. It's important for the truth to be told all the way. Stop having shit in the shadows. Expose it. Let it be known. Thank you. All right. But meanwhile, y'all asses will know next time. And prayerfully, by the next time, they'll all be up out of here. Like, for real. However it got to happen. Whether it be when they just all went and they did that, sometimes rich shit save you. Everybody went to St. Bart's and then all of a sudden, everybody was sick. Look at God. Sometimes it be the very thing like, oh, let's get together and create some more havoc. I pray that they get together, create some more havoc. And while they there, one of them, give everybody whatever it is they going to give them and get their asses the fuck up out of here. Period, point blank. Goodbye. Good riddance. See you later. We ain't going to miss you. Because you could have woke up on today and chose different and chose better. But no, every day you woke up and let's figure out how to fuck up the world. Let's figure out how to pollute the earth. Let's figure out how to, steal and kill and everything else from the other people. Like, I don't like that. Like, that's not a good story. You see what I'm saying? It's like I'm over here writing a book. I'm narrating a book that ain't really a good story. Mind you, it's in living color. You know what I'm saying? Or imitating life. I don't like this story. It sounds horrible. Meanwhile, it's been going on. Like, it's the biggest fucking book ever told. ever written. It's one of them big ass giant books. Have y'all ever seen them big ass giant books? And you know ain't nobody had hold of that but a fucking giant. Like a big nigga sitting in the chair is out here and it looked like small. Like, you know, like this book right here would look to me. But meanwhile, it's a big ass book like this, and this nigga out here flipping through the handles. This is a horrible ass story. God, please get them. Like, for real. I'm over it. Get them. Because I don't know who the hell, why the hell. Like, get them. Because this is getting, like, it's too much, okay? Historically and today, Black women have been innovators, protectors of families, culture carriers, prayer warriors, entrepreneurs, and change makers, often doing more with less and still thriving. Look at chat out here still trying to minimize us like a motherfucker. Like, I'm gonna blow smoke up your ass. I'm gonna give you all the good things, but bitch, literally, because I really want you to still be this. So you mean to tell me historically and today, Black women have been innovators, protectors of families, culture carriers, prayer warriors, entrepreneurs, and change makers, but still y'all be out here trying to call us bitches and treat us like shit. Yep, God get them. A Black woman has a legacy of strength, divine purpose, cultural power that no one else can replicate. This is the shit that they trying to tell us, but they don't want to tell you that genetically. You see what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to give you a little bit of the truth. I'm going to give you the truth, but I don't want to give you the full, let you activate your superpower and get these niggas going. DNA-wise, there isn't a special gene that only Black women have. All humans are about 99% of the same DNA. No, the fuck they're not. But this is what they said. This is what the programmers are now programming. Again, I don't know why the truth is so hard to be told. Like, the great thing about us, if you just literally went and did all of these things, you said a Black woman has a legacy of strength, divine purpose, culture, power. So where is historically Black women have been innovators, protectors of families, even y'all families, everybody's fucking family, not just our own. And y'all mean to tell me that y'all think that the people that are only going to protect their family is a better choice. But chat is even also saying Black women have been innovators, protectors of family. The reason why a lot of y'all even made it was because your great-grandmom or your grandmom had compassion. Even though they raised these bitches to do, try to do better, because that's normally what happens. But your grandmama that raised a lot of y'all disrespect, don't act like y'all even want to go back to do anything for grandmama. Like, y'all got raised by your grandmamas. I know your mom was a bitch and, or whatever they was doing, and I ain't saying it. I'm just saying what y'all be saying. But maybe they just didn't know. But also, it is a part of this where there's a whole culture that didn't want them to know what they were. They put systems into place, and y'all mad at the fucking women, but y'all not mad at the system that did it. Entertainment purposes only, because, we can't be too real around here, like, literally, because otherwise it's going to ring alarms and bells and people going to get mad. And then, accidents start to happen and, people be doing shit and they'll figure out how to go behind the scenes and remove links and things out of my platform and how shit, to make me look like I'm the problem. They never see where the lies are the fucking problem. Like, tell people the truth. Sometimes when you tell people the truth, guess what? A lot of people don't even know what to do with the truth. That's the real actual fact about some stuff. Like, most people sit in shock. If you ask somebody something, most people sit in shock about the fact that, because people been lied to for so long. And I don't know about y'all, but I can handle the truth. And so, what is it? You don't got to play with me. You don't got to try to get people to do stuff to me. You don't got to try to play with my platforms. You ain't got to try to manipulate and try to da-da-da-da-da. Like, we already know. I already know. Even if people don't think that it's happening, they want to say, oh, it's because she's mentally da-da-da-da. Fuck you, bitch. I always been smarter than you. But now I'm the problem because I can see that this shit, it's not right. And I'm not going to sit idly by and act like the fuck I don't know. I know that's what y'all want to do, but I don't want to do that. Because I feel like it could be made so much better. I literally am over here playing with even fake money, a portion of what these people are doing from a game, and realizing you can change the world. So just imagine if we had their type of, monopoly money. You mean to tell me we didn't have to have like, we could have good food at the store. Like, ain't no reason why I shouldn't be able to go to the store and say I wanted apple cider this morning and not get some fucking real apple cider. I want coffee or some vegetables, but meanwhile, it's a dumb fat fuck sitting in a fucking building somewhere up there talking about they put in antibiotics and entertainment purposes only on your shelf. Do y'all not understand? Like, literally, a lady did a study, and you could, take it how it resonates for y'all. But there's a lady online that did a study of cats and dogs, right? Now, she said for the cats and dogs that you would think that the cats and dogs that lived on the street were worse off than the ones that were very well taken care of and everything else. Guess what? The cats and dogs that were well taken care of, that went to the vet and everything else, this lady said died sooner. Why? Take a wild guess. Is it no coincidence, or is anybody not thinking that even biblically, right? If somebody in the Bible lived 900 days, 600 days, 800 days, 300 days, why is it that they lived longer back then with no medical technology, but it seemed like when science started getting involved, when people thought they were smarter, then all of a sudden your ass is 20, gone. 30, gone. 60, gone. Like, you not even living past 100, but meanwhile, niggas live but why? They'll say environmental. No, it's y'all bitches. Cause y'all ain't, none of y'all got no damn factory running around here. It's them. So God, get them gone. I mean, y'all look at it. Throughout time, literally, this is the experiment. This is the simulation. So y'all tell me why it's that. Yeah. But y'all mad at me because I said it. Y'all mad at me because I'm repeating it every day. I don't want your stuff. Mind you, to the tune of, now there's people reporting that shit that they just did recently, when everybody was out here, oh, they're forcing people. That goes against your free will. Y'all couldn't go to work if you didn't do this. Remember they said that? God, get them. Because we have a choice. We're supposed to be able to have a choice. These people want to take your choice. Greatest story never told. I didn't write the book, though. It was already being written. All I'm doing is narrating it. This is what I saw. This is the gist of the story that they have been writing. I don't like it. It don't sound like a good story. God, get rid of them. Now, so they want to keep going on down all of this other shit. Anyway, so let me tell you what it said after that, right? They said there is no black DNA gene. Everyone alive traces back to Africa. Don't they? Not to hear them tell it, because that's what chat just said. Chat just said everyone alive traces ancestry back to Africa. But let me tell y'all something else. As I was telling y'all about my coffee and I wanted something hot and how I was going to the store and da-da-da-da-da. So I was standing in the shower washing my ass today, right? Decorum. But that's what I was doing. And in the mid-wash, something dawned on me. Now, I got to go pull up Ancestry. Because I'm now realizing that my Ancestry done found my daddy, done found my mama, they done found my mama's mama, they done found my daddy's daddy, but it never dawned on me that nobody had shown up from my grandfather's side. And so as I'm in here washing, why did you not pay attention that your grandfather never showed up? Ain't no way that out of all the people that has done ancestry on this earth, ain't no way that your grandfather has not rang in your ancestry. Why is that? So now I got to go on another mission. Because that's weird. Is it not? Even with everybody else that's doing ancestry, it would come back with the bloodline saying this. Mind you, I got all good names. I ain't never been a son. It's a man. Harmon. So, but now I gotta go find my granddaddy. Because something ain't right. That's weird. I should have already realized that. But anyway, now, I said, you're lying, I'll go ask Google. So when I said it was lying, it says, here's the straight scientific reality based on current genetics, not opinions and social stories. All humans are overwhelmingly genetically the same. So it still try to give me the same bullshit. Race isn't a biological category. Apparently, because now, all of a sudden, chat wants to make us all the same. But remember, I'm not even a person. I'm a portion of a person. But anyway, chat is now saying that everybody, we're all of this. Miraculously, huh? During a time when people are really trying to search for themselves the most is when now all of a sudden it's saying we're all the same. It says Africans, including black women and African descent. But again, I don't know even how they keep trying to mix Africans, us, African Americans, because we ain't African. They don't want us to be African. They don't even like us. They literally come over here to either steal from us some type of way, because a bitch that I met that was from Africa tried to literally do a spell on me by giving me jewelry and thinking I didn't know. They don't like us. And y'all heard the lady said they come over here to steal. Matter of fact, it's funny to me that the whole world don't like us and nobody ever thought to think that, why did y'all all gang up on the black people that was here? Or the colored folks that was here. Like the whole world seemed to have ganged up on us. We ain't did nothing to nobody. Mind you, the people did shit to us. But somehow everybody around the world collectively got together and determined that we are the problem. I'm a nice person. I mean, I'm all types of people, so there's that. But anyway, ancient ghost DNA signals in some West African genomes. Researchers studied genomes from several West African populations, Yoruba, Mendi. Anyway, all of this shit is lying. And mind you, a lot of the shit is lying because they're putting it in here, but it's being selective. So take it how it resonates for you. I'm going to just say, go figure it the fuck out. So I asked it, again, how did a group of people sleep for 7 days? So there's a location that's being reported right now, right? And they're saying recently, a group of people fell asleep for 7 days, right? And when they woke up, nobody knows what happened. So they're trying to say that somehow that they think something got released into the air, and that's what they think, right? All right, you know, conspiracy theories or theorists or things of that nature. I feel like that's a very alarming thing. And I'm going to tell y'all why. This is the reason why I said God get them. Because to me, if, you know, feel it coming in the air, hear the screams from everywhere, I'm addicted to the thrill. I don't know why that song, I love that song, right? But this is the thing. A liar, a cheater, a thief, will do everything to other than tell the truth, not steal, and expose themselves, right? So they'll double down on the bullshit. So if I've been getting away with this shit for, you know, since 404, then if I'm going to double down on my bullshit, I'm going to figure out any way I can. And if the way has to be to put your asses to sleep, and then start removing y'all one by one, you know what I'm saying? However, then that's what the hell they would do. So that right there was pretty alarming to me because But it also reminded me of this. You putting people to sleep, but then people went to sleep one night and woke up, it was 10 days later. This is a system where whatever deems to be cool with them, they'll change it at the drop of a dime. Don't ask you nothing. Didn't, take a vote on it. Didn't nobody raise their hand. This nigga just woke up and said, today is March the 1st, 2026. Meanwhile, today is February the 4th or 5th. What's today? February the 5th. But y'all went to sleep last night and woke up, and now today I told y'all it is March 1st. Bitch. But it keeps happening again and again and again and over and over and over and over and over again. And it's just at their convenience, at their leisure. They didn't, consult with God about it. They didn't consult with the people about it. But meanwhile, it's more people that live here than just them. So now, the date can change at any given time. I can't eat what the fuck I want to eat because of the fact that it could, have anything involved in it. It's just so much stuff that's happening right now that is, I didn't take a vote. It's against my free will. All I asked to do was live in peace, not have nobody fucking with me, things that I do, off my merit. I didn't even ask nobody to give me shit. But for some reason, somehow, when I raised my kids and I told them to be good people and you could be whatever you wanted to be, somebody thought that they had the power, because how we started this was when God chooses, nepotism can be alive and well. Predestined and preordained means that it was already set for this to be this. These people can stand and try to block. These people can stand and try to manipulate everything. But your purpose, your calling, your alignment was always with God's will. I don't give a damn what these people talking about. I don't give a damn what these people doing. But God, get them, please and thank you. So that's the message. Hopefully it helped. Excuse the cuss words. I'm praying to be better every day. And today I just, like I said, all I wanted was something warm. And I wanted it to not poison me. So again, what I chose, let me tell y'all. What I chose was, I mixed hot water, honey, cinnamon, and lemon together. That was what I ended up choosing because I wanted apple cider. But again, Anyway, long story short, I'm not too sure about the honey that's in here, and quite frankly, probably not too sure about the cinnamon that's in here, based off the fact that even at the store, hold on, what will be the title of this video? I don't know. Let me see. So based off of what they put in the store yesterday, it's gonna be when God chooses you, but somebody else thinks that they have the right to choose. I'll use that because that's what's at the top of here. But so it'll go up. It'll be up. This one will be 8:15 tomorrow. So y'all, they're a day behind because I record them while I'm doing all of this and then I put them up. So that's the way I've been doing it. Today I want to do a live because I need to go over to my YouTube channel and do an actual live and do y'all it'll be zodiac stuff, so because I need to do more over there too. So I'm just trying to get my schedule together and also be able to do, because I got to be able to do 10 sales videos a day and then still have fun, because I like getting on here and singing to my future husband. So I gotta sing him some R&B, bring back chill R&B to my man that I don't know yet. And yeah, so I'm trying to figure out how to do this. Well, I'm gonna do it. This still go live over on YouTube today. On YouTube every day too, because I still want to go live over there. But it's gonna be with the zodiac stuff that y'all love, that we love, because I love it. And not for nothing, it exists in the world. So yep, I didn't get to see the one posted yesterday. So the one posted yesterday. Oh, okay, yeah. And so yeah, 10 video, all of it. And as I'm doing it, just be mindful, because y'all, my schedule is based off of And I'm still streaming on Twitch, just so y'all know. And this is what day am I on for Twitch? I think this is day 13. I got to change the title for that because I think I'm on day 13 or day 12 for streaming on Twitch. And I've been streaming over there. And I got to do better on that because literally I should be more engaging to my chat, but it don't be nobody over there but for me for a long time. And then by the time I realize, because I just be letting it stream on in the house. So if y'all, have that platform, just know that my Twitch be streaming 24 hours a day. It's been streaming since, I think the 26th of last month. So I'm trying to do 30 days because if I could do 30 days, I could do 60 days. And eventually, if it does what it needs to do, I'll be able to get some other stuff. Hey, bud, add me on Discord. My name is Ronnie. Definitely will. I got you because I'm on Discord too. Somebody was talking. I didn't even realize nobody was over there talking. But anyway, yeah, so there's a lot that's happening. Oh, everything is accurate. It's time. I'm always here. I'm getting busy. And period. Approval season. You got to do what you got to do. And that's what I'm saying. So remember, there was a time when there was nothing, but then all of a sudden it's things being in the mix. And so to me, it's one of those things where I'm not going to lie. I think I was being impatient. Even today, I feel like I was being impatient because like what I was saying about the drink, it was making me upset that literally I want something good for my body, for my system. But meanwhile, now I got to struggle, go around the corner, down the street to find something that's natural for my body. And everything seems like it's being weird and strange. It's like even on the platforms when I'm feeling like, I'm being approved for a lot of, this zoo pool, like a lot of stuff like that, right? To where I'm not that. And so, and I don't mind that, and I'm thankful for that. But at the end of the day, I want to make sure that what I'm ingesting, what I'm taking into my body is healthy. And I don't want to have to keep, going through, like when I went to the store to look for rice. Like, ain't no way rice shouldn't just be rice. That's weird. Everything is aligning. It is uncomfortable, though, for real. Yes. And so I'm figuring it out. Let me stop saying trying because I'm figuring it out. It's going, the way it's going. But on a daily basis, it's supposed to be, I got to at least make sure I do this because this is the list. You know what I'm saying? Not just this, but it's the list of everything that I need to make sure that I get done. It needs to be a time frame. And then I also have to, be mindful that I got stuff around here to do because, I got to make sure that everything around me is looking the way it's looking. I'm in the middle of still going through everything I'm going through. Why was all my links? Just so y'all know, my GoFundMe is still up there, so y'all can click the link. But mind you, the links were missing. Somehow, one of the platforms removed my links, and I'm confused as to how my links got moved when I ain't hit no goal for it yet. So it'll come down when the goal gets hit. But meanwhile, the platform removed my link. So just so y'all know, my GoFundMe is still up. The link is still in the bio. If you're part of my tribe and there's something that you feel led to do, please and thank you, because I've been showing y'all my even when as far as my what is it over here, my trying to get into the creator fund. I'm not in the creator fund over here yet. My YouTube don't pay me. Like, I show y'all all my stuff. So links in the bio. Just know that I show up and I'm here, but I ain't got to the numbers and to the things that I need to be getting to yet. Even though I'm doing all them ad videos. It's happening, but it ain't happening the way it need to be happening because literally my shit keeps being messed with. Some of my videos, the fact that they transformed the platform, like, I ain't gonna lie, the last 2 weeks I've been very discouraged because I ain't gonna lie, I almost was to the point where, like, God, them people is really fucking with my shit behind the scenes. And I don't know why I'm such a threat to anybody or why I'm such, I don't say much. And you trying to bury me, like, why you trying to bury me like that? That's crazy. That's why I couldn't find it. I was trying to share approval season about to allow me to contribute Well, honey, it's back in there, but literally, I don't know how long it had been gone. It's just so happened that literally on my spirit, God said post it. I went to go post it, went to go look at it to get the link. Guess what? There was nothing. So that was even crazy that out of nowhere, it was go post it, and then that's how I found out. So I don't even know how long that GoFundMe link was missing. Because I'm just thinking if people want to, they will. So I'm not trying to badger nobody. God know what I need, and please and thank you. But as of now, I'm starting to learn that there's so much stuff happening behind. Some of my videos got muted. They're telling me that music is in my videos. There's no music there. It's nothing but my voice. Literally, the AI, for some reason, it can't be a person. It has to be the AI, because ain't no way no person looked at that. And then the responses that I keep getting back are not people responses. So I'm telling y'all, I don't know what this platform TikTok got going on at all, period. They must not got nobody working over there or something. I don't know. Because at the end of the day, I keep reporting the same shit and it keeps coming back, muting. And mind you, they're muting my shop videos, saying there's music in it. I don't put music in shop videos. So why would I put music in a shop video? So it seems like the better that I get at making videos, the worse they keep trying to target. And so now all of a sudden, even on the shop, right? Right now, at one point, I was getting a gift a day, like literally. All of a sudden, something is happening in the system. Mind you, I'm at a 4. I'm at a better rating than I've ever been. At a 4. You can only go to 5. All of a sudden, now I can't get actual items. But the other thing is, the numbers are not changing behind the scenes like they should. So I don't know what that is either, but like it's supposed to every month change your GVR or something. I'm not that. It's something else that you're supposed to be up to 200 or something. It's a number that they got back there. Excuse me. That number ain't changed. I ain't got nary violation, nary nothing. But mind you, that number ain't changing. I done reported to TikTok like literally about 45 times. I'm not lying to y'all. This is happening, this is happening, this. I'm getting tired of reporting to them because literally they're doing nothing. All they keep doing is sending whatever that response back. This is the reason why. That's got to be a bot. Somebody, a person, needs to listen to this and free my video up. Because what are y'all doing? Mind you, y'all, whatever they're doing in my account, like, I was locked out for at least a few days. I ain't gonna lie, that whole weekend, like, that's why I said I gotta just be mindful to keep praying about it, because God know what I need and how I need it. But literally, whatever they're doing ain't right. Shit is not right. It's just like the other day, girl, it's just been a one thing behind the next. I ain't gonna lie, but guess what? I still been coming, I still been showing up, and I still just been doing what the hell I need to do. So with that being said, I'm gonna give it to God. And that's it. That's all. Thank you guys for being here. Hopefully that helped. And see y'all on the next one. But honey, it be the prepared responses that I can't. That's what it is. We talking about income that needs to be fixed. Yes. And mind you, like even with videos and stuff that I did where like during Christmas time, and it said you should get this amount for, like, I think one of them was like $75 for doing this many videos. It said I had completed it, but then behind the scenes it says you're not eligible, although I was eligible, and it said I completed it. So I don't know what they got going on, but they doing something that ain't right. And I ain't the only one saying it. I done seen a couple people saying, but I still ain't even in the creator fund yet either. That's why I posted that other thing, because for some reason it's like I don't get followers or subscribers or something, which is weird. So I'm confused as to how nobody, it's a steady a lot of people coming over here, but for some reason my number been at 6,500 for months now. At the rate that it was growing, I should have already been at 10,000, but for some reason, something just stopped in my account and just slowed my whole entire shit down. It started when they want people to start paying for shit. Like, that's the one thing that they will do. They'll start saying, oh, you